Namaskar. Today we are here to discuss the importance of sleep in our health. Before I start, I would like to tell you a story of a IT professional who died of cardiac arrest at the age of 38. We heard this news that this IT professional, CEO of a very big IT company, age was just 38. He achieved everything in life. He was rather a fitness freak. He was very punctual in diet, his exercises. Then suddenly what happened? A few days back, his medical reports were absolutely fine. Then what happened which led to cardiac arrest and his death? And on investigation, it was found that he was hardly sleeping for 2.5 to 3 hours in a day. So sleep is something which can affect your health really very badly. I always say that without good health, there is no wealth or happiness, and quality sleep is must if you want to live long and healthy. Lack of sleep can be fatal or lead to many life-threatening diseases like heart, brain, diabetes, BP, stroke, obesity, even psychological disorders. In this last section, I will also tell you the tools to ensure better and quality sleep today. Thomas Dekker has once said a very beautiful line about sleep. Sleep is the golden chain that binds health and our bodies together. So without sleep, your health goes away from your body. Now, the causes of sleep. What causes insomnia in us? The causes of sleep can be many, which includes some medical disorders in you, psychiatric disorders, addictions, stress, anxiety, fears and other psychological issues, environmental factors, and in fact your ambience and lifestyle patterns. These are all factors which may lead to lack of sleep or insomnia. Now how do we know that this sleep whatever sleep we are having is of good quality? If you are sleeping for about 90% time you are in bed, it is a good sleep. If you fall asleep within 30 minutes of getting into the bed, it is a good sleep. If you are not waking up for more than once in night, it is a quality sleep. And if you are being awake for less than just 20 minutes during any sleep break, then your sleep is okay. One more important thing is, before we understand what lack of sleep causes, let us understand the stages of sleep in our pattern. There are two stages of sleep which are called NREM and REM. NREM, or non-rapid eye movement sleep, when you do not dream and when you are actually very relaxed and in a very deep state of sleeplessness. Now the benefit of this NREM is that your body heals and repairs itself, body maintains energy restorations, more white blood cells are produced in your body, muscles are relaxed and restored, your growth hormones and other good hormones are released in the body, and your brain reorganizes mental pathway vital for learning and brain development. So even for your children, if you want their brain development, vital reorganization of their brain, you need to have them a good sleep. REM sleep is rapid eye movement sleep, is the time when you dream. It is the time of dream stage. Here your brain is as active as you are awake. So the body cycle between NREM and REM sleep is sleep cycle. In REM there is tons of stuff happening inside your brain. So what is important is NREM, when you are not dreaming and when you are in a very deep state of sleep. That is the sleep where your body is actually healing itself. Your body is repairing itself. NREM is the most important part of sleep. 7 to 8 hours sleep is very important for all of us. Now, sleep is directly linked to our immunity levels. How? During sleep, production of white blood cells in the body happens very frequently. Lot of white blood cells are produced in your body when you are in deep sleep, when you are sleeping. And white blood cells, as you all know, is responsible for fighting all kinds of infection. So sleep is directly linked to immunity, and sleep is linked with healing and repair of heart and blood vessels. And sleep deficiency is also linked to increased heart diseases, heart related disorders. Sleep is also linked to weight gain. How scientifically you can simply understand that there are two hormones in our body which are linked to sleep. Good sleep, if your sleep pattern is good, if your sleep cycle is good sleep increases production of a hormone called leptin, a hormone which suppresses appetite in your body. And the lack of sleep increases the production of ghrelin, another hormone which stimulates appetite. So good sleep means that production of leptin is increasing and your appetite is under control and you will lose weight. Apart from that, good sleep improves your metabolism also. Sleep is also important for your brain function. So good sleep enhances your overall mind and brain functions. Poor sleep also leads to depression. Most of the patients who comes to us with depression or psychological disorders, they have either insomnia or obstructive sleep apnea, which are sleep disorders. Now, the most important part is what to do for a better sleep. There are few steps you can take to ensure that you sleep well and you get the benefit of sleep. The first important thing is 7 to 8 hours sleep is very important for you. So if you sleep at say 10 p.m. in the night, then you should wake up at after 5 to 6. So what is important? 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. Before you go to bed, before you go to sleep, read before bedtime, number 1. Reading induces sleep. Avoid watching TV or digital media before sleep. Avoid afternoon nap beyond 20 minutes. It is always good, even for your heart and brain activity, that you take a nap in the daytime, but it should not exceed more than 20 minutes. Follow a routine. Exercise regularly. Minimum 150 minutes of moderate exercises. I am using the word moderate exercises per week. Melatonin supplement you can take to induce sleep. Melatonin stimulates sleep. It is a sleep inducing hormone. Melatonin supplements like ginkgo biloba, valeriana, magnesium, lavender and warm golden milk at night. Apart from that, what you can do is block out light, manage bedroom temperature and noise. Next is our natural built-in clock, circadian rhythm, sends signal to the body when it is a day or night. So in night, your circadian rhythm triggers release of natural melatonin in your body, a hormone that makes you sleepy. So try to sleep during the night time and avoid sleeping during the daytime. Practice a relaxing bedtime ritual. If you can do that, say some kind of meditation you can do. Avoid stimulants and too much liquid at night. And sleep on a comfortable ambience, comfortable bed. So these are the basic things, but in conclusion, what you can understand is that if you want to remain healthy, I have seen many people coming to our clinic who are chronically ill, and just by helping them sleep better, we are able to get rid of all those chronic disorders. So 7 to 8 hours sleep is must for your health. Thank you so much. Namaskar.